こんにちは、あついです。今回はオンライン英会話Camblyのグループレッスン、これをこの前受けてみまして、非常に面白かったので、この動画をですね、作ろうと思いました。で、グループレッスンっていうのは、普通オンライン英会話って1対1で英会話をすると思うんですけれども、グループレッスンはその名の通りグループでやるので、他の生徒さん、他の国の生徒と一緒に先生の授業を受けて一緒に会話したり議論したりしていくっていうのがグループレッスンなんですね。で、結構珍しいですよね。で、この前体験してみたんですけれども、結構いろいろと面白い発見があったので、ぜひその様子を見ていただければと思います。また今回の会話のスクリプトは公式 LINE でこちらのキーワード、グループですね、こちらを入れていただくとダウンロードできるようになってますので、もしよかったらそれも合わせてチェックしてみてください。ではまずグループレッスンの様子をどうぞ。
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining, and nice to see everyone today. I hope that everyone had a great day. And maybe we can just briefly introduce ourselves. My name is James, and we have Atsu. Where are you from, Atsu?
I'm calling from Japan. My name is Atsu, and I'm from Japan. I used to live in Australia, but I came back to Japan like 3 years ago. So I might have a bit of an Australian accent here and there. Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you, Atsu. Emery, what about you?
I'm currently in Shanghai, China, but I'm going to the UK for my master's study in September. Yeah.
Great, nice to meet you. Thank you, Emery. And what about you, Julia?
I'm Julia. I'm from Brazil. I live in the south of Brazil. I've been using Cambly for about 2 years, and I work in marketing. I don't have any intent of going abroad.
Great. Thank you, Julia. And my name is James. I'm from South Africa in a city called Port Elizabeth. And I've also been with Cambly for about 2 years. And basically working full-time with Cambly, exclusively with group classes. So yeah, it's really nice to meet all of you guys. Okay, let's get started. So normally we start our class with a bit of a warm-up or icebreaker. So we'll go straight to the first slide. Atsu, would you mind reading the first paragraph for us here, just so we can understand what we have to do?
Sure, let's break the ice. Give your week some awards. Take turns saying 3 things about your week. Ask each other questions about things you want to know more about.
Thank you.
Yep.
That's good. So so we're going to share, each of us will share 3 things. It says, as you can see, gold, silver, and bronze medal. So gold medal is something really great from this past week. We're on Wednesday, so you can probably go to last week as well. Silver medal is something really good, and the bronze medal is just something good. So maybe we can think of it like the 3 best things that happened in the last week or so. And please listen carefully to each other, because it would be great if we can ask each other a few questions. This is really important to help us practice conversation rather than just wait for our turn to speak. So please listen to each other, and please feel free to ask each other a few questions. I think we can start with Emery, then Julia, then Atsu. So Emery, go ahead. Tell us about your gold, silver, and bronze medal, please.
Okay, so since this week is today is only Wednesday, I don't have that much to share, but something good that happened to me. I would say I recovered from COVID-19 because I got infected by that last week. It was my first time to get infected, so it was really bad. I got a fever, and it was so uncomfortable, but I recovered, so I was happy about that.
Thank you, Emery. Julia and Atsu, any questions for Emery?
Yeah. Oh, COVID is really bad, right? I had it last year, and it was horrible. I think besides just feeling bad, it's you have to be isolated. So I think for me that was the worst part. How was that for you?
I think that's not the worst part. The worst part is the last week is Dragon Boat Festival in China, so we had a national holiday. I supposed to enjoy the holiday, but I just couldn't. I have to stay at home and sleep. I slept all day. Yes.
Great, thank you, Emery. What about Julia? Could you tell us about your gold, silver, and bronze medal, please?
So I have 2-year-old. So most of the things I'm going to say will be around that because, when you have a child, it's a lot about them. So my gold medal is similar to Emery. I went to the playground and she made some friends, I made some friends, and my husband made some friends. So that was really nice because when you become a mother, a parent, I think you kind of miss some friends because I live far away from my family and from my other friends. So in this new town, I don't have so many friends and it's difficult sometimes. So that was great for me in this weekend that I got to do that and meet some new people in the playground.
Cool. Thank you, Julia. Okay, guys, questions, comments?
So you said you have a 2-year-old, right? I'm pretty sure there is a lot of stuff that you've got to do for a 2-year-old, and you must be really busy doing that. But how do you manage to make time for yourself so that you can think about something else?
That's hard. I'm actually always struggling with that because she's up all day and she kind of sleeps well at night, but she wakes up a lot. So the best time I have for myself and for me and my husband is like before bed. So she goes to bed and I have that slot like from 7 or 8 till I go to sleep. So that's my best time.
Great, guys. Thank you. Let's hear from Atsu. Atsu, what about your gold, silver, and bronze medal?
My gold medal would be that I finally booked a flight to Australia, and I haven't gone back there for about 3 years since COVID. So I'm very excited to be able to go back there and see my friends. My silver medal would be that I have permanent residence, but it was expiring, and I managed to renew it. And I had to make all the excuses as to why I couldn't go back to Australia, including COVID. And, my lawyer actually managed to renew it, so it didn't expire, thank God. So, that was my silver medal.
So, you are from Japan and you want to go to Australia to live for a while, or the other way around?
No, so I was born and raised in Japan, and currently I'm living in Japan, but I used to be in Australia for 7 years. Like, I went to a graduate school there and studied there for 2 years, and then worked for a company for 5 years. And then I came back 3 years ago. But I have this intention of going back there and living there again. But now that I've got my business up and running here, I'm still kind of on the fence as to when to go back and what I will be doing in Australia. Or should I, keep managing my business here in Japan, or should I do that remotely in Australia? There are a lot of things to think about right now, but I want to go back there someday.
That's awesome.
Okay, great, guys. So let's go on to the next slide. And this is where we normally spend most of our time in the normal class.
はい、ということでグループレッスンの様子を見ていただいたんですけれども、いかがだったでしょうか。私はすごい新鮮だなっていうふうに思っていて、かつ1対1にはないメリットがたくさんあるなっていうふうに思っているんですけれども、特に3つメリットがあると思いました。1つ目は他の人の英語を聞けるっていうのがなかなかない機会だなっていうふうに思って、やっぱりそのネイティブとレッスンしてると、やっぱりネイティブの方がもちろん英語ができるので、自分が全然英語上手くないなっていうふうに自信を失ったりとかしてしまう方もいるかなっていうふうに思ったんですけれども、グループレッスンだと他の国の人の英語も聞くことができるので、これぐらいだったら私も話せるようになれそうだなとか、自分の方がもしかしたらここはできるかもとか、そういう自信になるポイントとか、より近い目標を見つけることができるっていうのはすごいいいポイントだなというふうに思いました。で、2つ目に講師の方が必ず皆さんに発言するようにですね、当ててきてくれます。なのでオンライン英会話ってたまに相手ばっかり話して結局終わっちゃったとかそういうことあったりすると思うんですけれども、必ずあなたの意見はどうですかっていうふうに聞いてくるので、必ず発言する機会を得ることができるっていうのもいいポイントだな いうふうに思いました。そして最後に、周りに見られているので結構緊張感があるんですよね。他の生徒の人も自分の発言を気にしているし、かつ相手の発言に対して意見を言ってくださいみたいな場面もあるんですよ。なので相手が言ってることも聞かないといけないっていう状態になっていて、なのでいい意味で緊張感のあるレッスンが毎回受けれるんじゃないかなというふうに思いました。はい、ということで、もし興味がある方はグループレッスンぜひ受けてみてください。いつもとは違ったちょっとフレッシュなレッスンになるんじゃないかなっていうふうに思います。で、グループレッスン今セールやってるみたいでして、最大で 45% オフのセールをやってるっていうことなので、そちらに関しても、リンクいただいてますので概要欄に貼っておきました。では、皆さんまた次の動画でお会いしましょう。バイバイ。